Hey everybody, good morning, happy Monday. This is the Monday after Easter. Had a big day at my house yesterday with all of the family, and I am totally exhausted. So today I'm going to be, hello Stephanie, how are you? Today I'm going to be starting out on my number 2 farm. Can you hear me okay? Because I'm using a different microphone. I'm going to wait to see if Stephanie can hear me okay. Okay. Stephanie, can you hear me okay on this different microphone? Hello, Scotty. Good. You can. Great. Great, because I'm using the desktop mic. Hello there, Wendy. How are you? Welcome everybody to my stream. Oh, Shirley, hello to you too. I'm starting out on my number 2 farm, and as you know, on Monday mornings I'm showing people collecting all my goodies. Great, I'm glad it's loud and clear. What kind of goodies I'm going to be getting? Let me send Tom merrily on his way. I don't like for him to make products that I can make. I like to send him for products that take a long time to make. Usually like the jams, blankets, and it looks like I'm in good shape for everything though. I'm going to send him for poles because I need him on another farm as well. What level am I? Well, on number 2 farm, I'm 97. I believe I'm 131 on my number 1 farm. I do have 3 very active farms. Number 3 is in a hood by itself, which, by the way, has taken very dedicated derby players in, if anybody wants to join in the baby hood. So did everybody enjoy their holiday yesterday? I know I am so exhausted. I spent a lot of time on Saturday preparing because everybody comes to my house for Easter. Saturday I spent a lot of time preparing. I made some homemade bread that's a favorite of all the family, and made lemon meringue pie, chocolate pies, and put together potato casserole, mac and cheese, and had all these things ready for the oven on Sunday. But I still had so much to do yesterday. I mean, I worked from like 7 a.m. until everybody left about 7 p.m. And I was totally exhausted. I didn't even check on Heyday or anything. I went right in. I just checked my emails to make sure there's nothing urgent, and took a hot bath and went to bed. And I know I was asleep by 9 o'clock. That's not me. I mean, I'm going to bed like 11, 12, 1 a.m. Never that early. And the poor dog, poor Phoebe, she was totally exhausted too. And she hardly moved at all last night. She had just so much excitement yesterday. After we collect from Tom here, we'll go over and see what the Derby has brought to us. And incidentally, while waiting for Tom to come back, has anyone looked at next week's, or the events that we're having this week, and what our Derby, the upcoming Derby is? We'll take a look at that. Okay, our next Derby will be the Bingo Derby. If for those who have not participated in the Bingo Derby, if you look on the left side, there is the task board. All the bingo options have that little tack push pin with a star in it, that light blue push pin with the star in it. Those are all tasks that you would do to fill up the board on the right hand side. If you can see there, I took this screenshot when we were participating in the Bingo Derby. You can see how we filled in some of the spots. Of course, you know you have to get 5 in a row. They can be from diagonal, across, or up and down. And the new rule on the Bingo Derby is your bingo is not over when you fill in one. So you keep going and fill in as many as you can. And that's how the bingo derby is going to work. And this week also, one of our events is the Revive, the help event. I knew that was coming. It's because they seem to give us the helping event sometime around holidays. So I anticipated it being last week, but it did not end up being last week. Instead, it was this week. So, hello, Lynn. How are you? You look, but Derby. See, who did I miss? Lynn. Hello, Jennifer. How are you? And Jessica. Good morning. So Monday through Thursday is going to be the Global Helper event. I have not been able to see what our rewards are going to be at the thresholds, but we're getting diamonds. I'm not sure how many diamonds. I was on my other farm, my number 3 farm, and I was doing some there, and I'm not sure if we're getting 10 or 20 diamonds throughout this event for each threshold. So that's something we'll have to look at later. And then Friday we're going to have, the farm visitor event. Oh, I'm just so happy about that. But it's the 2 times coin, so that one won't be so bad. I do not like it when they come to buy the musical instruments, because some people did pay diamonds at one time for those musical instruments, and they're not getting diamonds back. Hello, Ryan. How are you? Welcome to my stream. Yeah, the bingo. I'm not excited about that at all. And then on Saturday, we're going to have the production building task. 3 random buildings at 20%. Oh, I just tapped that off, too. Open it back up. Bad thing about an iPad, you have all this screen. You got to make sure you keep one finger on it. Hello, I don't remember your name, but welcome to my stream. Okay, back into the week's events. Saturday, the production building boost event. I hope they give us the dairy for this one, because I'd like to catch up on a lot of the creams and the butter. Sunday's a town visitor event. What I do for this event, everybody, if I remember it's coming, is that I let all of my visitors go before the derby starts. I do it before I go to sleep that night, and then when I wake up the next morning, this event is started. I have all you visitors, Austin. That's right, I forgot it. I'm sorry. I'll try to remember it from now on. I'm bad about remembering names. I really am. So, and I'm bad if somebody borrowed money from me, I'm bad about remembering it. So somebody could borrow money from me and I would never know if I'm supposed to get paid back or not. Sunday on the town visitor event, 2 times the XP reputation, and I will get all new visitors in there first thing when I go to my town on Sunday morning when the event starts. And I'll spend diamonds to bring in more visitors. And the visitors their names will be in purple. 20 is the final. Okay, thanks, Shirley, for looking. I may have some here. Okay, and then we'll probably get 10 or 20 from the mayor in addition. I can't see what the goal is because, 20 is showing. So we can earn 40 diamonds from this event. That's great. Tom is back, and we can store the pillows. Can you borrow 30 million? Honey, if I had 30 million, I don't know if I'd be playing Heyday. Oh, yeah. One quick second here. Okay. Yeah, if I had 30 million. Guys, I'm still having after effects from that sulfate. You can't say a sulfate overdose, but from the reaction to the sulfate, I'm still having the horrible itching. So tomorrow I'm going to my doctor, got a few diagnoses I'm going to give to him. He can never diagnose what's wrong with me, so I'm going to tell him what's wrong. Hello, Lori. How are you? Okay, we're going to go collect some rewards here. Oh, somebody filled my requests. And I didn't look to see who did that. First of all, what some of the people in my neighborhood have been doing is doing wheat requests to help everybody get to that achievement, to get their little garden gate put up there. And I can show you the garden gate on my other account when I get over there. Okay, reward time. We did finish first. As a matter of fact, we had finished our derby early Wednesday morning, so we had first place clinched like right away. Finishing the derby early gave us all an opportunity to get our barns restocked and be all set for the next week and for any events that come along. I'm getting 3 bolts, 3 deeds, and 3 mallets. Let's see what else we get here. Okay, I have 1 permit. That's what we're going for, the permits. Bolts are hard for me to get. I'm not sure on the second one from the last if I want. I'm going to go for the markers on that one. And I'll go for the bolts over here. I'm not too quick to get puzzle pieces on this account. You had a medical reaction that hung on like that once, took around the stairs for a week to knock it. When the hives first came out, the doctor gave me a steroid cream and only use it until she said to quit using it, which took about 8 to 10 days. And it thins your skin out. Good morning, Kathy. How are you? Morning, Stephanie. It thins your skin, so she says stop it, as soon as the hives were all gone. But the itching is still only in certain spots. My forearms, they're itching horribly. And my back area across the kidneys is itching. And then my ankles. And it's horrible, horrible feeling. It's an itch that you just can't get. It just won't go away. You can't satisfy it no matter what. I'm going to take the cheese on that one. We're going to reshuffle because I want another permit. What do we get here? What's that guy? Oh, heavier fish. Oh, man. Forgot to check my doggone boosters again to see how much I'd have to pay for that. I want it. Okay, but there's no more permits. Anything else worthwhile to keep here? Okay, let's reshuffle. Just 1. You got 2. I know I've got 2 on my main farm. Since I'm not going to reshuffle on the main farm, I'm going to reshuffle one more time here. Oh, what am I looking at? There it is. Ah! And another booster here. More fish. Wow. Ooh. I don't know what I'd let go to be able to keep that. I'm gonna risk it. I don't know what I've got to swap with, but we're going to. Oh no, I accidentally reshuffled again. Blah. Monday mornings is not a good time for me. It's just too early in the week. Let's see where we are here. Oh, 656. That's not too bad. Of course, now next week it probably be back down to about place 2,000 something. Okay. What are we going to swap out with? 60 to keep it. It's not worth it to keep it. So what can we swap with? 3 there. Do you have any duplicates on the production machines? Wow, I already have 1. Oh. I don't know what to swap. I want to, I'm going to swap out the pumpkins and cotton, the crop booster. The only thing that takes a long time on that is the peppers, the chili peppers. And it's just be our luck we'll have chili peppers in the Derby this week. But I'm going to swap that one there. Okay, and then for the next one, what am I going to swap? What? I want to keep the boat boosters. You know what? I was thinking about the 2-crate booster. What do you guys think? Think I should swap that one? I want the fishing weights. I really do want those. And I feel like maybe I should just get rid of one of these XP boosters because I don't really utilize them that well. Tom, I want to send him off every hour, or do I? I think I'm going to get rid of an XP booster. Like I said, I don't utilize them. You have duplicate trees. Oh, do I? I like my trees. Okay, we'll go with trees. Thanks, Lynn, for seeing that. Bye, trees. I do like using my trees. And this, if it hadn't been for the holiday, I would have planted a bunch of trees and rushed them so we'd have revives for the event. But I celebrated too much this past weekend. Had a great time. Had all the family over here at my house. And they hid the eggs for the little ones. And I think a couple of big ones help hunt eggs too. They hid some and they couldn't find them. They always count to see how many eggs they hide. So they're out like after the hunt's over looking for the ones they missed. That's when it becomes the adult egg hunt. Okay, we're going to leave this farm. I'm going to go over to my main farm here. So I will be right back, everybody. Okay, main farm is coming up here. Oh, Lynn, I don't think the bread was that great. It just was not the usual. I don't know what happened to it. If it was the humidity or what, but it didn't get as, it usually gets about 8 inches tall, no joke. So it's usually like an 8 by 8 size loaf and about 18 inches long. It didn't turn out as well as it did, and I don't know what happened. It in the final stage of rising, it was perfect. The length was there, the height was there, so I don't know if it was moving it from the stove into the oven that made it fall, but it ended up being like about 3 inches tall, 2 to 3 inches tall, just like flat, and it even didn't taste that great. That bread's really best if you eat it right from the oven. Let me get rid of my gals here. I don't like for them hanging around. Okay, what we got here on this derby? I've got so many things to get caught up on after having all the family here yesterday. I don't like to keep my, with kids, they kind of wreck your house out, and I need to tidy everything up because I do not like for it to not be tidy. Okay, plum jam takes 4 hours and 15 minutes. I think I'll go for something that takes longer. Man, I'm in good shape for all these long-term products. It's getting tougher and tougher to make choices with Tom. All these things I should be able to make today. What's this one? 2 hours. There we go. There's a good one to send him after. Anything over 2 hours, Tom's going to be getting for me generally. What do you do when someone doesn't do all the derby tests? It causes you to lose first place and you end up in fourth. Well, our rule is you have to complete all 9 tasks. The 10th one is optional, but everybody goes ahead and does the 10th anyway. If they do not complete all their tasks, the first time they would go into, they're opted out for the next derby. And if they fail a second time, they're kicked. If you don't keep some kind of rules, people come in and play the one derby and collect all of your rewards, and that's not fair to the other people that work really, really hard to win the derby. So Kathy, in your case, opt them out the next week. If they don't like it, maybe they'll do you a favor and leave the hood. Then you don't have to kick them. But I have had one person that I opted out a few weeks ago, and they're still in the hood, but they haven't rejoined a derby at all. Yeah, Lynn, I don't understand Maggie's sell at all. You can renew everything for just 2 diamonds. You did boot her. Well, that's probably the best thing for your hood too. If they constantly slacked as well, I don't know if I'd even give them a second chance if they'd slacked off before. I had about a year ago, I had a gentleman in the hood that played just one game or did one task, and then he said something came up and he had to go out of town. Okay, we forgive that one because something came up. We're understanding. But then he did it just a few weeks later again. I think you should opt out because you never know when things are going to come up and you can't complete your task. And so we opted him out that time. And then the next time that he did it, I think it's just even like 2 weeks later, he played did one task, and we didn't see him all week. Well, I kicked him out. I'll kick them out before they get their derby rewards because they did not earn them like everyone else did. I'm hard. I'm really mean. But no, these were all rules that the founders of the hood, we all decided on this when we first started the hood, that this is the way it was going to be. And you see some neighborhoods where they don't really have rules about completing all the tasks, yet everybody will do it. Maggie Sell gives 10 shots at an item. Oh, I see. But this is one that I already have, that house. I still do not understand at all how Maggie works. I'll spin just to see. I like that combination there, but I don't know if I have them or not. I got to write down what it is, then go check my book. I don't know, it's just, I'm just not into Maggie. I can't get into Maggie at all. Okay, let's go get some derby rewards. Like I said, I know I already have the 2 permits on this one. I'm going to take a drink of my orange juice here. Anything that says 75% you already have. Thanks for clarifying that, because everything I did on one farm was all at 75%. Okay, I didn't even read off what I had there. I know I had mallets. There's a permit, and there's one. Yay. I'm not going to reshuffle this one at all. I'm going to choose from what I have, except what does Tom say? Nope, I don't need that. And I don't need Rosie. And I always have Tom anyway, and I always have Rose. I've become codependent on Rose and Ernest. I can't play the game without them anymore. That's the bad thing about ever using them, is that you have them doing all your work and keeping up with those things that you don't have to keep up with, and works really great. So I just keep them all the time. I think I'm gonna go for the. I don't know if I won't go for the. Oh, I think I'll go for the stuff for the land. I can't decide. Need somebody to help me decide here. One way, if you can't make the decision, if you spent diamonds for a plank, you're going to spend 8 diamonds. If you spend diamonds for the land, I believe it's 12 diamonds. So, get the lobsters. Oh, definitely. Definitely. But do I go for the land, which really is a bigger value than what the barn materials would be? Getting this one over here, I'm going to go for the land. Diamond wise, it's a better value. Laurie Schwartz, Phoebe can show you how to fix that. What to fix what, Laurie? I think I'm missing some statements here from everybody. Laurie, I scrolled back up, Laurie, and I couldn't see where you asked a question. Oh, the land? Rosie messes up your derby task. Oh, okay. Let me close this up and I'll show you how to fix that. I'm going to go ahead and go with that one and that. There's all my 9 rewards. Okay. You guys know where we finished this week and everything. So come on, speed through here. Wish we could X out of this whenever we want instead of having to wait for it to go through all the process to get the X. There we go. Now, Rosie. I use a different strategy than what a lot of people use for Rose and Ernest. And I kind of think in terms of time involved. So for Rose, I have her just doing milk and bacon. The reason being is that it takes 6 hours to get wool again, whereas in that 6 hours she can be collecting more milk for you, or should be able to work the bacon a lot faster as well. So it takes 6 hours to get the wool, 8 hours to get goat's milk. Well, in 8 hours, you'll be back on your farm most likely, and you can collect the goat's milk yourself, so there's no need to waste Rosie's time doing those items. And chicken every 18 minutes, and there's a lot, or eggs, I'm sorry. There's a lot of eggs usually in the daily dirt, so I don't waste her time on that. To me, these are the top 2, so that's what I do. But if she messes up your derby, here's what you do. You can have her, I have her make extra feed all the time. So she's making feed for all of my animals, all of them. But you can turn her off just for your derbies, or for your derby task if you want to. By, tapping this. No extra feed, only makes feed when needed. But she won't be feeding them. I always go over back to here. I always go over and set these back to 0, what I'm having her collect for the derbies. And then everything is fine. If you're feeding animals, I jump in and feed them before she does. How do you get that? Tapping the gear in the upper left-hand corner of the rows. Kathy, what level are you? Laurie, did I answer what you need to know about how to fix rows when you're doing tasks? I always, you're level 50. Kathy, have you ever had rows in earnest? If you're doing a feeding task, though, you're going to get most of your most of the tasks done on collecting eggs. So, okay. I jump in and say, I got the task and these need to be fed. I'll feed them. They're not going to come up for 4 hours again. And by that time, you're done with the feeding task, most likely. So I'll jump in, I'll feed whatever she has here, and then I don't worry about it anymore. So we'll go ahead and I'll just feed them up, make her go make the feed again. So you want her making the feed if you're using her. Then you don't have to worry about the feed. She will have enough cow feed made within the hour to feed them the next round. I always do, like I said, I collect my own goats and my own sheep. And I probably have more than enough wool in stock to meet the needs of the loom. So if you're doing a feed the animals task, you will get 15, 27 right off the bat for collecting from these guys if they're ready to collect. And then I don't worry about feeding anymore. I go and I start working on the chickens. That's where I get all my tasks is, from the chickens over here. It's hard for me to explain, but I think I do utilize a strategy for getting something done in the least amount of time and the best way possible. So there. And if anybody is friends with me, I think I have some revives. Yes, I do. Whoops, not that one. And I always replace my nectar right away. Collect some more honey. Anybody have a question or anything? Oh, thanks, Lynn. I do try to do everything the fastest way that gives me the biggest profit or benefit of of the machines or the animals or the derby task. And let's see, what else can I tell you? I'll have tonight, the derby starts 3 a.m. my time. And about 7 tonight, I will plant my strawberries. In case the task shows up in the morning, I can take the strawberries right away and knock that task out fast. Well, hello, Bradders. How are you? It's, let's see, what time is it over there? It's going on 4 p.m. in UK, right? So need some more carrots. Got the revive task this week, Bradders, and I'm not even ready for it. After saying that I knew it was going to be last week or this week, no, not even ready. I didn't plant a bunch of trees or bushes on my farms to help my hood out. Bad girl. Very bad. I'm going to get ahead here on the tea. Phoebe, I have a bunch of stuff on my roadside stand if you want. I don't remember your level there, Wendy. Isn't it 50 something? I don't remember everybody's level. I'm going to pan through all these. Okay, start looking for her farm. Mom's little farm. What's the bingo task? I'll go back and show you that in just a moment here. Ooh, my goodness. Did you see that full barn? Oh no. Oh no. I want that honey popcorn. Oh, what can I sell? Popcorn. Bricks. Oh. I can sell some pasta. Let's see, I haven't even used up some of these products for making other products this weekend at all. There's some goodies in my barn now, everybody. I'm gonna sell some eggs, some lobster. Oh, there, somebody can. I made all this syrup just like since Friday night. There's some good ones for you. Okay, I'm gonna go back. Hope they're still there, Wendy. Hi, Arkansas. Georgia here. Who is Arkansas? Lindsay Douglas. Lindsay, where in Arkansas? You could just give me the county if you want. Okay. Thanks there, Wendy. Thank you very much. I hope you don't mind me picking and choosing. Okay. I better take the hat. All right. Thank you very much. I appreciate it very, very much. Good thing about Global Helps is your boat gets done fast. Oh, yeah. Thanks, Diane, or Dee, for this. Reviving my nectars. I'm still waiting to see where in Arkansas. I am originally from Arkansas, Lindsay. That's why I was asking. My family lives in Faulkner County now. And used to live in Prairie County, if you know where all those are. Yeah, still waiting here. It's like everything that I went out looking for on the helps. Whoops, I gotta take care of this. I don't recall getting her. She's gone. I don't need it. I went looking for revives this morning too and could not find any hardly. Wilma's around somewhere. Oh, you're very welcome. By Little Rock. My family, most of my family lives north of Little Rock now, about 40 miles north. Up highway, well, what used to be Highway 40, I think it was. I haven't been in Arkansas since, gosh, it's probably been 16, 18 years. That's how long it's been. I don't really have a reason to go back anymore. All my, immediate family's here now. So it's kind of nice to see somebody from Arkansas here. It has not. I might be a little premature on this, but I have not received my confirmation. But sometime in like 4 weeks, I will be going to Helsinki. And you heard it here first. I have not received my ticket confirmation, but I know what the travel plans are supposed to be. And there's a ribbon saying, please subscribe. Don't forget. Yes, I know it's going there. Yep. And then I have another one that I can put up, like take that one off, and I can put this one up. Make me happy and hit that like button over there. Show me some love. Yeah. So it's supposed to go across at the bottom. There, that one's going across at the bottom. So that I'm learning. I learned how to do that. So we're getting somewhere. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I haven't received everything that I need to know about making the trip, but I'm really excited. Can't wait till it's time to go. I will For me, it's a 14-hour flight, and I have the vertigo. I have cousins and friends in Michigan. So you moved down to Arkansas. Okay, I don't see too much to do on my farm today. I've got plenty of products, and I think it's a good chance to go get some housework done before the bingo derby. It is a long flight. I do have an appointment with the doctor tomorrow, and one of the things that I'm going to ask him for is something to help the flight. Because with the vertigo, I would not be able to walk when I got there because my head would be spinning so bad, and I'd probably be very nauseous if I had not already, given up the entire contents of my stomach by then. So I'll have to have something to calm the nerve it's centered on the left side of my head, and they usually, in the past, they treat it with Valium. You're from the thumb. I'm not sure I know what that means, you're from the thumb. But anytime I've ever had to fly, I've had to take Valium to calm that nerve so that I don't get dizzy or nauseated. And it works, so I have to talk to my doctor tomorrow. I have not had to take anything like that for it in a long time. I try to be in control of my movements and everything so I can control the vertigo that way. But we'll see what happens. Be exciting to find out. You know about the thumb. Lindsay Lapata on Facebook friend me. Oh. First I didn't quite understand that. I think if you look up on Facebook, Phoebe Heyday, and they had to have a last name, so I put in Potter. So if you look that up, I'll be happy to accept your friendship. I can't post that here because I don't have it set up to post. I'll catch some fish to get my stock of fish up. I'll probably be fishing all day in between housework, laundry. I went to Michigan one time. I don't travel a lot. I'm just not a good traveler. But went to Holland, Michigan. Had some friends that lived there. And you get the vertigo too. Oh my gosh. I've been living with it for now over 30 years. I probably had it long before that, but never really knew why I was dizzy. Why I feel like I was going to pass out the minute I'd get up from bed, But it's like once you know what causes it, then you're on the road to dealing with it. And I've learned how to be in control of all my movements so I don't have much of an issue with it. But every now and then I get an attack that puts me on my back. But they're not as severe as they used to be. I can say that. So maybe I'm outgrown them somewhat. But I don't know, Laurie, if with your vertigo, if you can move, if you can drive, or if you notice when you're sitting and you're in full control, you don't have as much of the dizziness and nausea with it. But I cannot ride in the back seat of a car. Very few drivers can I ride on the passenger side. I pretty much have to drive do all the driving so I don't get sick. Catch a few fish. Michigan looks like a hand. Oh, you know what? I've never really studied that before. I have to take a look at the maps again. I don't know if I told everybody there's not, but one day last summer, my little granddaughter Riley did one of the YouTube streams with me, and she talked on it. Well, Riley kind of did the stream. We were just listening to her talk about what she found new in the game, because it had been several months since she had played the game. And well, Riley fell during soccer practice last week and broke her arm. So now she's out of soccer for the rest of the season. And she's not too happy about it. Sorry, I haven't been chatting much, watching stream on TV with my son. School's out. Some of the schools are out here and some of them aren't. My daughter's school, they're having school today, whereas then the granddaughter is out of school. So a lot of you know my daughter works with special kids, and she takes advantage of every day off she can. She's not too happy that she had to work today. Okay, almost here. Almost. Oops, I better make sure. I got some lures making. I only waste my colored lures during fishing events. And these take the longest to make. You don't have it that bad? They put a name on mine. Benign. There's benign paradoxical, positional paradoxical vertigo. And they took off the benign, and mine's just positional paradoxical vertigo because it's with me all the time. Even like right now, at this moment, my head doesn't feel too good. It'll start clearing as I move about more today. Okay, gotta load this baby up because I only got 16 red lures. And an hour and 20 minutes, so we got 3, 6, ooh. Got about 12 hours worth of lures to make here. So I'll make a note that I have to put in more lures tonight before I go to bed to make sure I have some for Derby tomorrow. Tapping on my iPad, it's making a little knocking noise on the desk. Oh, I'm all set for that. Oh, wow. One more. Just one more there. We're good. Let go with that. We got some traps out. Or I will put the traps out here in 4 hours. I'll set out my traps. Be ready to go. Hey guys, I'm going to end this now. And I'm sure you all have your Monday morning chores you have to do as well. So I will see you guys all later. Remember, I will be streaming again Thursday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. And I hope to see you all there then. So you guys, bye, and you have a fantastic day, and talk with you later. Bye now.